we will understand the iceberg of a narcissist. Now, what is an iceberg? Now, whenever we look at any iceberg, we know this is the visible side of the iceberg, right? Which is known to the world, which is visible to everybody. So, this is the visible side of an iceberg. But we all know the invisible portion of the iceberg is quite big in comparison to the visible side, and it is only visible once you dive deep inside the water or go beneath the surface, and then you're going to see the invisible side, which is not invisible anymore. So you have to put an extra effort to see that invisible side, right? Similarly, when we are talking about any narcissist, that person has some sort of qualities which are always known to public, which is always visible to public, and that is why nobody trusts you that easily when you try to expose them, because this invisible side is known to you. Why? Because you have made an extra effort to know their true identity, because you are connected to them. You might be their partner, you might be their spouse, you might be their family member. So you have done that extra effort to look into that particular invisible side, right? So today we will understand what are those visible qualities and invisible qualities. Now, when we are talking about the visible qualities, they are full of confidence. Whenever you will look at them, they are always confident to tackle any situation, to do any work, to face any obstacle. And because of that attitude, they have a lot of charisma in their personality. You are always fascinated at how confident that person is, how charismatic that person is. This might be one of the reasons why you were drawn to them in the first place. This might be the reason, right? They are always caring towards the society. They will always show their caring side to you. They're always concerned about your well-being, because they are very sociable. They're always sociable. Like, they will be comfortable in any social situation. They will not show that they are facing any kind of uncomfort. They're always comfortable. And they are the best kind of extrovert you will ever find anywhere. These are certain qualities which are visible to everybody. Now we are talking about the invisible qualities. Now the first and the major quality which is invisible is they are always jealous of you. They are always jealous. They have no explanation for it, but they are always jealous of you. And because of that jealousy, they constantly bully you, they constantly harass you, that you have to surrender to their terms and conditions, or else you won't be able to live with me anymore. Deep down, they are afraid of loneliness, because nobody wants to be with this invisible side of theirs, right? Which is not known to anybody. Nobody wants to be associated with such a person with these qualities. So they are afraid of loneliness, and because they are afraid of loneliness, they become pathological liars to be always socially acceptable by everybody. They have become a pathological liar. They will always lie as long as the things are done in their way, and they constantly want a social approval. And for that, they are willing to do anything and everything. They lack empathy. They have zero remorse for their actions. They will break your heart like an instant. Zero empathy at all. And because of this attitude, you will notice one thing. They do not have any kind of a close friend circle. Those friends who know them wholeheartedly. You will never find such friends in their life. See, these are those qualities which are invisible to everybody, but only visible to those people who have made an extra effort to become a part of their life. Like family members, like partner, like spouse. So you made that extra effort. Now you are able to see that invisible side. You were here on a boat. You took a dive to see the invisible side. After seeing the side, you're finding it very hard to reach back to the surface, right? Because now you know the truth. But there is a way to come out of this situation. I have made a particular hypnotherapy session which is going to help you to overcome any kind of narcissist abuse, to overcome any kind of a narcissist as well. So for that, you need to comment. I will provide you the link. Listen that session on daily basis. It will definitely help you. So that was all for today's video. Bye bye. Thank you.